What's going on, folks? This is Cam Hilliard from Miller's RV in Baton Rouge, and today I want to show you the Winnebago M-Series 1923 RV. So this is a floor plan that, in a sense, is new, but it's almost like a spin-off on the Micro Mini 2108 DS. It's got some similarities, but it's got some differences that I think you're really gonna like. So let's check it out. All right, guys, so we're at the front of the trailer now. First out, I want to start by our pass-through storage here. So big time pass-through storage. You do have your solar controller right here, so you already have 200 watts of solar mounted up top. This is the 30 amp trailer. You have power tongue jack on the front of the tongue, as well as one singular propane tank. Scooting back, we've got a big full-length awning here. Now you do have an LED light underneath, and then you do have the heavy-duty steps as well, which I like the triple step. Sometimes on smaller trailers, you'll have a double step and just a long extension. This is nice and easy, so whether you're young or old, you'll have no problem getting into that. So into the back, we do have a nice outdoor kitchen too that I want to touch on. But first with the M-Series, if you haven't seen our other video, we have a video on the 2336 MBBH, which is a really cool Murphy bed bunkhouse floor plan. So check that one out if you haven't. But just to kind of run you through what the M-Series is. So if you've seen Micro Mini, this is very similar to the Micro Mini, but hey, maybe at a little bit better price point for some folks. So it's not gonna have as many exotic graphics on the outside, a little bit more streamlined, kind of more basic, if you will, but I kind of like it. I think it's sleek. I like the M-Series logo. And then even on the inside, like, you may not have some of the same things, like maybe not as much plushness. Like it doesn't have a TV, you can add a TV, just stuff like that puts it at an entry price point for most folks, but you still get the benefits of having Azdel composite on the side walls. So you're gonna have Azdel composite instead of like a spray foam or something like that. And then also you do have aluminum framing on all four walls, so your two sides, underneath and up top, you have aluminum framing. So the structure of this is still great. You just maybe don't have all like the poppy, crazy designs like you'll have on the Micro Mini. So let's pan back so I can show you the outdoor kitchen, then point out a couple things underneath that I think is gonna be really important to you. All right, so around the back now, as you can probably guess, this is our outdoor kitchen. So even though it's a pretty compact door, you still get everything that you want. You still have the outdoor mini fridge, which is great. And then you also have your Greystone burner here as well. So nice, you can make, hibachi or pancakes, whatever you want, you can do there. Now with that is gonna be gas, so you do have your propane quick connect here. I do want to point out that this does have 4 stabilizer jacks. They are manual jacks, so you just crank them down, but they're long. They kind of have to be, since this sits up a little bit higher than what a lot of trailers do in this similar size point. Also, going to the axle, so you do have the BAL Exact HD axle, so it's gonna handle really well whenever you're not going over super level terrain. Also, you do have heated and enclosed underbelly, so this does have the Winnebago Comfort Tech Pack and the Explorer Pack. So we've got all the options on this, so it's gonna be great whether you're in Wisconsin or Louisiana in the summer, Wisconsin in the winter. You'll be fine no matter what. You do have the Lippert on the go ladder mount, so it does not come with a ladder. You find this very common for a lot of trailers now. I'm kind of like in between, whether I think that's like they're trying to do it to save a little bit of money. I think that could be part of it. Also, it could be a liability thing, like, if you fall, they don't want to get sued, so maybe that's why. I don't really know, not an attorney. But also you're gonna have full-size spare tire. I mentioned the 200 watts on the 200 watts of solar on top. Then you're gonna be pre-wired for a rear view camera as well. So let's take a look inside. This is a small trailer that really packs a punch. I think you're gonna like it. It's got a few hidden features, and it could be just right for you. All right, guys, so we walk right in. To the right's gonna be our bed. To the left's gonna be kitchen / living area / dinette. So we'll start off in the kitchen. So you have a huge sink here. Nice faucet with the little pull down sprayer. You guys know I love that. All your controls are gonna be right here, so it's really easy to get to. It's like if you have to get in and run to the bathroom real quick, you can just, hop in from the door, put the slide out, and it's nice, easy to get to. You have added countertop space here. I don't know if I just said it, but you do have sink covers as well. And then even farther to the right, you do have 2 burners here. I actually like having the 2 burners. I've heard mixed things from my clients. Some folks say they like having the 3rd one, but from my experience, I feel like a lot of people only usually use 2 of them, especially when like you're cooking an RV. Now at home, that's a little bit different. But since you only have 2, you have a lot more of like actual legit countertop space, not just like cover. So that's a big plus for me. You do have ducted AC on this. So again, like I mentioned, it does have still a lot of premium features. No, it doesn't come with the TV, but it's got a lot of premium features like ducted AC. A lot of trailers in this price point will not have ducted AC. You're gonna have pretty decent storage down here. So this is gonna be for your sponges or your little toothbrush, clean your shoes, whatever you want. Pull out drawer here, another one here, and then I think this one, yeah, is just gonna be access down to the bottom. You could use it as storage, but also access to some of the wiring. And then underneath the sink, you've got a big spot here that could be great for a trash can. So I like the countertops a lot in this. I like the space of that. To my left, we've got our dinette. The dinette does fold down into a bed if you need extra sleeping. So you can sleep 4 in here pretty comfortably. If they're big, maybe, 2 and then 1. So that's kind of up to you on there. Microwave is going to be a convection microwave, so that's a plus. Refrigerator is 12-volt compressor driven refrig. So that's very convenient. It cools really quickly. And also the freezer will get a lot colder than like a gas electric refrigerator will. So I want to swivel around here so you guys can see our dinette. You still get more storage there, and all in all, it's a really cozy floor plan. All right guys, so dinette to the left here, you do have storage. One thing that I love, and this is something that you may not always know that it's something to look for, and if you don't have this, it can be added, but it's nice that it already has this feature, is having a little cabinet door here. Because on pretty much all trailers with dinettes, you have the storage you can access by lifting up the cushion. And that's convenient whenever you've got to put bigger items in here. But just being able to open this and snag what you want, it's fantastic. And you have that on both sides as well. I mentioned it does go down to a bed, which is convenient. Good bit of windows in here also. So it makes the overall feel pretty nice. Now, again, this is similar to a Micro Mini. It's kind of like the little brother to the Micro Mini. So it is gonna be 7 foot wide, so you're not gonna need any extra wide tow mirrors to tow this. It also is right around 4,400 pounds empty, so you really don't need a huge vehicle to tow this. Chevy Colorado or anything like that, that's like a smaller half-ton, will be just fine. So yeah, pretty comfortable dinette. Again, very, very similar to the 2108 DS. You're gonna have your thermostat here, and then even more storage over here. So this like will kind of act as your pantry storage. This would act as your pantry storage. It looks like, yeah, so actually on this bottom, man, I wonder, no, it doesn't have a hanger, but this has a removable shelf. So you actually could turn that into extra hanging space, or you could put the trash can there instead. That's actually a pretty nice little feature. So I mentioned the fridge here, very nice sized fridge. Above that, you're gonna have a vent here, which will help whenever you're cooking. All right, now this is like the crown gem of this thing. Before we talk about the bed, I wanna show you guys this bathroom. I thought, right when I walked in this, I'm like, oh, I've seen this. This is the 2108 DS. This is just a little bit, more economic version of it. And I walked to the bathroom, absolute game changer. All right guys, so inside the bathroom now, like I mentioned, this thing is huge. So it's bigger than what the 2108 was. And it's also kind of flipped. So the shower, I mean, it's absolutely massive. It does have, again, these are kind of gonna be some of the features that I was saying that where they are gonna save a little money and lower the price because of it, is this just has like a regular like shower curtain. Not the biggest fan of that particularly. It's pretty easy to change to put like one of those Stow-It antimicrobial shower doors. That's probably what I would do personally. If it doesn't bother you, then hey, by all means. And like I said, this is a huge shower. To the right, you're going to have your sink, about typical size bathroom sink. It is plastic. The faucet is good size, so you're not like smashing your knuckles from the faucet being too small. So that's nice. And then underneath the sink, you have storage underneath there for towels and stuff. Now this is absolutely huge. So again, more closet space. This is built to be closet space. So you have the hanger already built into the top, or you could just use this for, I don't know, I mean, like a big dog food thing. I don't know, I mean, this is just tons of space. You can get really creative with this. It does have a power vent here too to help vent some of the steam from the shower. Underneath, big cubby underneath here. No storage here. Underneath, this is where your outdoor kitchen is, so that's why you don't get anything on the inside for that. And then back to this side, so you have 1, 2, 3 cubbies that are all, I mean, 2.5 feet deep, so no problem there. Toilet's in a nice location, so it's, you know, pretty optimal. You've got tons of space for either leg. Very, very comfortable. Yeah, this bathroom absolutely knocks out of the park. This was, again, when I walked in, I was like, I've seen this before. Then I walked in the bathroom, I was like, wow, that's impressive. So I really, really like this. We're gonna swing around to the bedroom, or to where your main bed is, and kind of wrap it up in that. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this once you get the full picture. All right, so flipped around to the bedroom, or bedroom's kind of a loose term because it is open. That's pretty standard for any of the micro minis and pretty much all the M-Series other than a couple, where the bathroom or the bedroom is just right in the open. So if you want something with a private bedroom, you might need to go a little bit bigger, but if that doesn't bother you, I think this could be a great option. Or if it's just a couple, again, great option. So one thing that I would change, like I would do this myself easily, is, well, let me take a step back. This is a 60 by 74, so this is an RV Queen. And it does, I noticed when it got here that it kind of slid over. So one thing that I would probably do, I would just add little rails on either side of the bed. And I mean, they don't have to be big. I mean, 1/2 inch or 1 inch tall, that just keep the bed in place, because that would kind of drive me crazy having to move the bed after travel. So that's probably one thing that I would do. It's a pretty easy upgrade. Closet space on either side, and then you're gonna have USB as well as 110 plugs on either side of the bed. And then also you've got the space over here for more storage. Now, if you have a CPAP or something like that, or you just want to keep a water bottle to either side of the bed, you've got great space for that. And then with the windows, so since you have windows across from each other, this window actually opens really, really big. I mean, you get tons of airflow from that. So you can open that window and then open this one, which is technically your fire escape, and get a lot of cross breeze from that. So it can actually be really comfortable. Now in Louisiana, I mean, it's March here, and you know, we're regretting not having the air conditioning going. But if you're somewhere nice, you can get a nice cross breeze, so that'll be really, really comfortable too. All in all, I really like this thing, guys. It's small, it's easy to tow. Again, 4,400 pounds. The overall feel is really good, even with a lower ceiling height. Just the colors and the windows, it feels really, really comfortable. So I'm excited about these new M-Series. So far, we've had really good luck with them. So if you guys got any questions about current availability or pricing or anything like that, check out our website, give us a call. I'd love to help. And as always, enjoy the journey.